If you're watching this, you're about to uncover something most men are never supposed to hear. Something powerful, something ancient, something dangerous. Not because it's evil, but because it makes you untouchable, emotionally strong, stoic. And that is what most women today don't want you to become. Let's face it, we live in a time where masculinity is being redefined. You're told to be sensitive, emotionally available, soft. But here's the paradox. The moment you become the nice guy everyone says they want, you get ignored, ghosted, disrespected, because deep down, biology hasn't changed. What women truly crave isn't someone who bends to every emotional storm. It's a man who remains grounded, still strong. A man who has conquered his inner chaos. That man is a Stoic. Why wouldn't women want you to find Stoicism? Simple. Because once you master it, you're no longer easily manipulated. You're not shaken by rejection. You don't chase, you lead. You stop seeking validation, and that makes you magnetic. You become mysterious, emotionally unavailable to drama, and completely focused on mission over emotion. That's not toxic, that's attractive, and more importantly, it's peaceful. Stoicism isn't about being cold. It's not about ignoring people or pretending you don't feel pain. It's about mastering yourself in spite of pain. It's the ability to remain calm in chaos, rational in arguments, and laser-focused on what you can control. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and one of the greatest Stoic minds, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think about it. That's the exact opposite of how modern men are conditioned to behave. Most men today are walking on emotional quicksand. One text from her can ruin your whole day. One argument can destroy your focus for a week. One breakup and you're a wreck. But here's the thing. The Stoic man doesn't react like that. He feels it. He accepts it. But he doesn't become slave to it. Why? Because he trains for this. Like a warrior trains for war, the Stoic trains for life. Cultivating a healthy mindset for love. Maybe you are currently feeling discouraged or frustrated due to past dating experiences. Perhaps you are still harboring wounds from being ghosted by someone you were conversing with, or having a relationship not work out. It is important to take the time and space to process these feelings so that you can continue pursuing new connections from a healthy mindset. It may be difficult to be fully open to connecting with someone new if you are still fixated on the past. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable. When pursuing love, note that there is always a chance of getting hurt or rejected. Dating can be very vulnerable as you are putting yourself out there without any guarantee of how others will feel or respond. However, the pursuit of making a meaningful connection requires this level of risk and uncertainty. Remember that your worth is not contingent on how you are perceived by others. In dating, you can stay grounded by reminding yourself that your value remains constant, regardless of your relationship status or how you are treated by others. Keeping an open mind. It is also important to keep an open mind while in the dating space. It can be easy to become fixated on finding someone who checks off all the boxes of what we are looking for, that we don't notice the potential for a connection right in front of us that we wouldn't necessarily expect. Pursuing dating from a place of openness and curiosity about all the different types of people you encounter can potentially lead to something fulfilling. Approaching a woman. The truth is that attracting women may not be as difficult as you might expect. However, it may come more naturally to some than it does to others. Even so, if your goal is to find a meaningful connection, there are some strategies you can use to help your love life flourish. Here's what you need to do if you want to walk this path. These 5 principles will transform you. And no, it's not some fluffy self-help checklist. This is real work. 1. Own your emotions. You're not weak for feeling, but you are weak if you let feelings rule your actions. When you feel angry, breathe. When you're rejected, smile. Control begins in the pause. 2. Embrace discomfort. Take cold showers. Do hard workouts. Delay gratification. A Stoic man seeks challenge, because pressure creates diamonds. 3. Detach from outcomes. You did your best? Good. Let go of the result. You texted her. She ghosted you? Don't double text. Keep walking. The Stoic wins by not needing to win. 4. Journal daily. Every night, reflect. What triggered you today? Where did you lose control? Marcus Aurelius journaled, and he ruled an empire. You can journal to rule yourself. 5. Live by virtue, not validation. Focus on who you are, not who claps for you. Be disciplined, be courageous, be wise, be just. That's a man worth respecting, even if no one sees it. When you become stoic, something powerful happens. You stop chasing and then start attracting. You stop pleasing and start commanding respect. You stop doubting and start leading. You'll notice women looking at you differently. Some will test you, some will try to break your cool, but none will forget you. Because stoic men are rare, and rare things are always valuable. Here's the truth. Most guys will scroll past this video. They'll go back to their emotional roller coasters, their games. They're begging for validation. But not you. You stayed. You watched till the end. That means you're ready to walk the path most fear. The path of the Stoic is hard. But if you master yourself, no woman, no rejection, no failure can ever destroy you again. If you're ready to become truly untouchable, subscribe right now. Hit the like button, not for me, but as a promise to yourself that you will rise, that you will stop chasing, and that you will become the strongest version of yourself. This is not just a video, it's the first step of your transformation. Welcome to the Brotherhood of Stoics. Let's begin.